she still cuts. First of all, thank you for the channel for all the great responses from cleaning out this old cabinet shop. I was really surprised the level of interest that I received from that video. So what I wanted to do was follow up with another video sharing with you a lot of the really cool antique tools that were in this old cabinet shop. So today I have one of the old tool chests, and we're going to go through it item by item, and you can see all the different items in the chest, and you can tell me what some of these things are and what they were used for. So let's go in here and check it out. So first of all, this old wood saw, I have no idea how old this is, but it has got to be really, really old. And I even took it out and cut a few limbs with it, and surprisingly, it cuts pretty well. So I thought that was very unique and neat. Okay, so we're going to start pulling out items and we'll check them out. So first of all, let's look at this old chest. So it says here, Twin Cities Banking Company, Tampa, Florida. Amer-X Collect. So I don't know if it was an old bank box or what it was, but I think it's pretty doggone cool. Okay, so now let's take some of these items out of here. So some of these items I've already taken and cleaned up some I have not. Like there's an old hand plane, very heavy, obviously steel. And what I'll do is I'll just set these items out on the workbench here and as we go. This old pick, that was kind of neat. It was over here against the wall. This old vise was another item. It says Akron wrench or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. The old sickle, you saw that from the thumbnail. Thought that was really neat. That is surprisingly sharp too. I guess that was a hand sickle for harvesting corn or something. Some type of medieval torture tool here. I saw there's another one over there. Two of those. I guess that was for grabbing hay bales or something. Or maybe meat, but probably hay bales. One of the, if you remember, there's an old lathe in here, and this had to be one of the tools for working with on the lathe. Some type of chisel. Some type of old, I think this kind of looks like a spear. I think this was an old turtle gig, actually. That was an old turtle gig. It's broken. This was good, a very good find. It's got a lot of rust on it, but a really cool old hatchet. Old carpenter's hatchet. It again, it's got a good bit of rust and a little bit of wear on the blade, but it can be worked on. That could be recovered. And then there was actually an extra handle for one too in there. Interesting. Okay, found these couple of hose. This one's in bad shape. That one could probably be used. That was kind of neat. An old ash shovel. We might have to use that for the cast iron potbelly stove that we'll refinish in a later video. We really need it running today. It's cold out here today. Maybe the last cold snap of the year. I'm not sure what this is. Some type of spike with a handle on it. Not sure what that was used for. This is neat, the old mattock head for digging. The old carpenter saw. I can't really read, it's got the name on it, but I can't read it. Maybe you can see it in the video, but I can't quite read it. I need my glasses on. Old pulley. A couple other items here, some kind of ring and hook. Not really sure what that could be used for. Than that, no idea. This old wrench though is pretty cool. Look how old that is. Old square wrench. You can see how it's squared off. Can't really see a name on it, but that was neat. Actually, a couple of those. There's another one. Okay, old draw blade. I cleaned this one up. I'm gonna use this one. That's pretty nice, I thought. It's in really good shape. Another hand plane. Oh, we're getting to my favorite item. It's coming. Not this one, but I thought this was cool though. An old, I guess it's an old drill. Handheld drill. Another, some type of ring. These were unusual. These rings on these eyelets. If anybody knows what these were used for, let me know. Put it in the comments, please. Okay. Some other, it looks like a piece to a vise. Another old wrench. Some kind of a spike. I think this is this might have went to the old drill press. I'm not sure, but it's still, you can still open it. Old saw blade that went to the table saw that we kept. Make sure we're clear. We're not throwing anything away. We're keeping everything, all this cool stuff. We're going to refinish the things we can use. I thought this was very unique. It has to be the old lock for this chest. I'm sure that it was used on this old chest. I can't get it open, so it's rusted up. Might could work on it. It's neat. Okay, my favorite item. Because everybody knows on Cedar Valley Outdoors, we love to work in the woods. Found an old axe head. It's not in great shape. It's got some damage on the on its edge, but I believe it can be restored, and that's what we're going to do. We'll restore it, and we'll do another video on that so you guys can see how we do it and see how well it goes. I think that'll be interesting. Okay, so that was what's in the box for today, and look forward to your comments. I will say that on a future episode we'll have one more toolbox. Let's take a minute and talk about a few of the comments from the last video when we cleaned out the old shop. One of the comments, I actually got the comment twice about LED light bulbs, and that was confusing to me. But I think what the comment was about may have been this light bulb. And when you look at it from a distance, it kind of looks like an LED because of the color change. It looks like that would be the base, and then you got the bulb like you do on modern LEDs. But if you look, really, it's just dust. It's old sawdust on the top of the bulb. It is definitely not an LED, but I'm assuming that's probably what a couple of the comments were about. I thought that was interesting. Another very popular comment that I saw was just where is this old cabinet shop and why is it abandoned? Well, the shop is located on old family land. And I actually found out from some of my other family members that the shop construction started in 1939. So, and they started it in 39 and were able to finish it during the early 40s. So the age on it, I was close on the age, just off a year. It was actually a year older than I thought. And why was it abandoned? Well, my family member, they finally got too old, and they just left the shop. They got to where they couldn't come out to it, and it became completely overgrown with privet hedge. And that's what you saw that was so thick all the way around it. Now, we did come in, and I think in the other video you saw the mini that we used to come in and clean out a lot of that stuff. But believe it or not, the start of that video when I was just hacking through the bushes with the machete, that was just for fun. There's no way I could have cleared all that out with just the machete. It would have taken forever. So we use the equipment for that. But that was fun though. Got a lot of comments on that too. I think I maybe need to work on my acting a little bit, or maybe I don't. Some people thought I was serious. It was kind of funny. Okay, what's the next question? The next question is, what are we going to do with this old cabinet shop? I had a lot of ideas in the comments, from making cabinets in it and selling retro cabinets to opening a deli in it. Well, there's no way anybody's going to get out here to be able to buy sandwiches, but some very unique ideas. But what we will do with it, I think I might turn it into the official Cedar Valley Outdoors headquarters. It's a pretty neat area to film videos, and maybe we can do a few of our fireside chats in here, and maybe some equipment reviews and things like that when it's not, we're not hunting or fishing or cutting wood. But I thought it was a really neat space, and I think we can definitely use it. A couple things that we do need to do, I will share with you. We've got to work on getting these trees out of here. The trees, as you can see, have grown into the roof, and they're breaking the roof apart. So this has got to come out. So I'll definitely do a video on that, how to pull these trees out of here. And the next step will definitely be working on the roof. So you can see we made a lot of progress with the mini, cleaning out all this privet hedge. And the roof is going to need some work. I've got to get up there and get some of this honeysuckle cut off of it, and probably going to have to put some new tin on it. But you can see there's a question about power. I think somebody mentioned just turn the lights on. Well, it did have power probably back in the 80s. But certainly there's no power to it now, and it would be too hard to run it out here to it now, I think. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. We'll do some more work on it. We'll bring you along with us as we do. And until next time, thank you for joining us on Cedar Valley Outdoors.